All right, so I want to touch on something Diana said. When she was talking about regulations, she said the state can stop by. She never gave a source for that, and she never acknowledged what the regulations are, although she did say that there are regulations. So that was kind of confusing. Also, Will was talking about, he listed a whole bunch of states, but last time I checked, we were talking about California homeschooling. And he never mentioned any facts behind those, or sources behind those stats. So, I got from the Homeschool Association of California that they don't require any test scores to be reported, and they don't require minimum academic information from a child. So, yeah. Other thing I want to talk about is they said that my story was irrelevant, but the thing is, Christina wasn't the only child. I think it's a big deal because they kind of say that public school can host environments that are abusive as well, but actually homeschooling, the reason why homeschooling is more prevalent to abuse is because it provides a safe haven from authority. So kids aren't around other adults that can report suspicious behavior or weird activity. So yeah, just like Diana said that my story with Christina could have happened if she was going to public school. Well, no, it couldn't, because her weight gain would have been seen by a teacher at school or a counselor at school, and the proper routine would have happened where she was talked to by someone and figuring out what's going on. And also, just because the test scores are not required, those stats leave all of the families, or because the test scores are not required, those stats that Will mentioned leave all the families that didn't have proper credentials unaccounted for. So I think it's kind of biased. It's only the results of families that are responsible. And without these regulations, who's to say how many families aren't taking the proper steps to education? And so from a little first-hand story from a girl named Holly. She was a blogger, but she was homeschooled her whole life until college, and she admits the negative sides of homeschooling. She talks about not being able to see what normal was because she only interacted with her family. And she realized that going to public school would have given her a broader perspective on what normal was, and it gives you an environment to see different types of family systems and how they operate. And it gives her the opportunity to talk to other adults like counselors and teachers. So, back to my point about test scores not being required, according to a chart on intellectual takeout, only 37% of fathers who homeschool got their bachelor's degree, and only 48% of mothers have their bachelor's degree who homeschool. So, yeah, so basically, if there aren't regulations,
secret that your time's up.
No, I
Just put a generic trigger. Yeah.
No, they get to go again first.
That's what I had to say.
Then they have 1 minute of prep time left to do so.
How are you sick? Or like, what sickness did you
For a while I had hey, listen.
Why did you?
I saw some.